Hi, my name is Rudaba. I'm doing the water cycle. What does it mean? The water cycle is continuous movement of water from sources such as lakes, oceans, and plants into air, onto and over land into ground. What's happening? Liquid, solid, and gaseous water states is constantly being recycled through the water cycle. Precipitation. It occurs when rain, snow, sleet, or hail falls from the clouds to the Earth's surface. Runoff. It is water that is usually from precipitation. It flows across the land and collects in rivers, streams, and the ocean. Evaporation. It happens when liquid water changes into water vapor, which is a gas. Condensation. It happens when water vapor cools and changes from a gas to a liquid. Clouds form by this process.
Hi, my name is shihab.m4v, and I'll talk about humidity, relative humidity, factors affecting relative humidity, measuring relative humidity, and how a wet bulb thermometer works. First of all, I'll talk about humidity. Humidity is the amount of water vapor in the air. As water evaporates and it becomes water vapor, the humidity of the air increases. The air's ability to hold water vapor changes as the temperature of the air changes. Now I'm going to talk about relative humidity. Relative humidity is the amount of water vapor in the air compared to the maximum amount of water vapor that the air can hold at a certain temperature. Saturated air has a relative humidity of 100%. There are two factors that affect relative humidity. They are amount of water vapor and temperature. The more water vapor there is in the air, the higher the relative humidity is. The relative humidity decreases as the temperature rises and increases if temperature drops. The tool used to measure relative humidity is Psychrometer. It consists of two thermometers, one of which is a wet bulb thermometer and the other one a dry bulb thermometer. A wet bulb thermometer works differently than a dry bulb thermometer. A dry bulb thermometer measures only air temperature. As air passes over the wet bulb thermometer, the water in the cloth of the wet bulb thermometer evaporates. As the water evaporates, the cloth cools. If the humidity is low, the water will evaporate more quickly and the temperature reading on the wet bulb thermometer will drop. If the humidity is high, only a small amount of water will evaporate. Thank you.
My name is Ana Giban and I'll be talking about clouds. Cumulus clouds are puffy white clouds that form when warm air rises. They generally indicate fair weather, but when they get larger, they cause thunderstorms. Stratus clouds are clouds that form in layers. They cover large areas of the sky and sometimes block out the sun. They can be caused by a gentle lifting of a large body of air into the atmosphere. Clouds are also classified by the altitude at which they form. The prefix 0 is used to describe clouds that form at high altitudes. The prefix alto describes clouds that form at middle altitudes. There is no specific name for clouds that form at low altitudes.
Hi, my name is Siddhartha Bose. I'm going to talk about precipitation today. The first type of precipitation I'm going to talk about is hail. It is formed in cumulonimbus clouds. It's basically just lumps of ice. It is formed when a droplet of water gets carried by an updraft of air high into the cloud, making it freeze, turning into hail. When the hail is dropping, it gets covered by a layer of water. And when another updraft of air catches the hail, it goes back up into the clouds, freezing the layer of water. That process keeps happening until the hail is too heavy for the updrafts and falls to earth. Next type of precipitation I'm going to be talking about is sleet. It is basically just freezing rain, frozen rain. Sorry. It turns into rain. When the
Condensation. When you put water in a glass, do you wonder where the droplets come from? Well, it comes from the surrounding air, from gases such as water vapor. This is called condensation. Condensation is a process from which gases such as water vapor become liquid. Before condensation, air must be saturated. That means the air must have a relative humidity of 100%. Condensation happens when this saturated air cools. The dew point is the temperature at which gas condenses into liquid. Before water vapor can condense, it must have a surface to condense on. At its dew point, air is saturated. Suppose there is water in a glass. Water vapor will condense outside. Ice in glass of water causes air surrounding glass to cool to its dew point. For example, if you have ice water in a glass, it must be colder than the air surrounding it, which causes condensation.
All right, thank you.